Hi, welcome to SDR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It's Thursday, January 14th. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. This is our actually quite popular daily NBA show that we do. Look, the fans seem to like it. We enjoy doing it. I think the shows are good. There is one problem, though. You know, the good news is that our records are now officially 100% accurate and up to date. Yeah. The bad news is that our records are
underneath the radar. That's
okay. That's the bad news. That's the bad news.
It's how you bounce back in this business, Pete, and you know that, and it's about longevity because this thing's a damn marathon. It's not a sprint. So
yeah, and I'll tell you what, when you're looking at a 2 and 3 and a 6 and 7, I can understand why scumbag scam decappers lie about their record. I'm so tempted to just lie. Just lie about the record and everything is done. Who cares what happens to the Sixers or the Cavs? You lie about your record, everything's fixed. But that's not who we are.
Exactly.
That's not what we do.
And regardless of what the bloggers say, I mean, we got some guys out there that are nice, they're honest, they're putting out there, but boy, we got some haters. And that keeps us going. That keeps me motivated. And I don't take it personal. Hell, not at all. But
and let's not go too crazy. I mean, it's not that bad.
Not at all. We're going to end up on the right side. I feel that, and I feel like we're getting ready to go on a tear. So,
all right, okay. Well, here we go. We got 5 games tonight for the Thursday cards. Definitely some interesting situations. Obviously, the first thing we have to talk about. I don't know if you're going to touch this game. Golden State awful loss. What do we think about that? And they're playing the Lakers. Are they going to bounce back huge, or are they just going to bounce back with a win and look forward to the rest of the season and not cover 17 points, which is a massive spread, Mike Brenner?
Yeah. And last night we were talking about that game with Denver, and hey, there was some people who said Denver had their number, and whatever it was, I know they rested Draymond Green again. Yeah. He is going to be playing tonight, but I think deep down they want that record. They want to beat that Chicago Bulls record.
Oh, sure. But
will they cover big spreads to do it?
I don't know.
I don't know. And again, you never know who's going to show up for the Lakers. Is Clarkson going to show up? I don't know. Nick Young, I don't know. I'm staying off it, but do I think they'll get it done and get the W? Absolutely. Cover that spread? Don't know.
Yeah,
don't know.
4 straight overs for Golden State. Right now it's 216.5. I am leaning under, haven't bet it yet, and I'm not going to make a bet on that until tip-off, make a decision on that, but that is the way I'm leaning. Then also, of course, huge matchup, right? The Spurs and Cleveland. Right now the line is, what do we have? Whoa. The
7
line,
last I saw it,
5 dimes in Pinnacle, still have 6.5, so it's 6.5 or 7. That, obviously, that's, the Spurs' awesome ATS. Cavs 7, 12, and 1 ATS on the road, but playing better with Kyrie Irving. They've only been a dog 4 times this year. They covered 3 of those games. The first 2, though, were the first 2 games of the season, so I think we can throw that out. The other 2 were 1-1, and the cover was just by 1 point, and they went under in all 4 of those games as an underdog. Do you have anything to say about Cleveland Spurs, Mike Brenner?
Well, I do. That's my pick for tonight.
Really?
And
okay.
And now that Irving's been back, several games, and they're starting to get used to each other again. Last year, he put up 57 against his team for his career best. I like them getting a 7. I even think they could get an outright win. Will they? I don't know, but I think 7's too much because Cleveland's focused. Yeah. They're really starting to hit on all cylinders, and you never know. Popovich may decide to rest somebody. I don't think they're just in this big tear mode to just blow apart spreads. But this one with 7 in Cleveland, I'm going on the full game, taking the Cavs. Okay. That's going to be my bounce back game. I'm hoping. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I hope you have a winner on this one, Mike Brenner. I'm almost certain, as of right now, sitting here, that I'm not going to touch this game on a full game bet. I might have a second half bet on it, but as far as the full game is concerned, scary as hell to me. There's no way I'd want to bet against the Spurs, basically in any situation.
Yeah.
But
and you're probably right. You're probably right. And had it not been for the last couple times they played each other so tight when they were both at full strength, then I could maybe back away. But they're both at full strength, so I see a similar result in a close game.
I do have a pick today, Mike Brenner.
Here we go. He's putting it out there.
I'm not necessarily completely in love with it, right? This isn't like, Miss Venezuela here on my NBA card.
Don't pronounce the wrong winner. Remember that one? Miss Colombia? Jesus, that was phenomenal.
But I'm gonna go with it. Last night there were a bunch of underdogs that I was leaning towards that were a little bit scary. It was I remember in the show I said I was leaning towards the Nets and leaning towards Denver. I didn't have the balls to go with them.
And they both went
right. And I think we have another one here. Chicago Bulls at Philadelphia, right?
Wow.
Chicago Bulls, a head case team. They're having some issues. Pau Gasol is sitting. Derrick Rose is banged up. Joakim Noah is unhappy. Just some issues with them. Philadelphia, a young
McDermott's sitting also, just to throw it in there. McDermott's sitting too.
Okay. And, Philly, obviously a team that in general kind of sucks, but they're young. They have some spunk in them. They seem like they have a pretty good mindset for this game. And they're getting 7.5 points.
Yeah.
That'll be my pick for tonight. Philly plus 7.5.
Wow.
If they get blown out, will I be shocked? No. Will I be unhappy? Yes. Will I have a sick feeling looking at 2 and 4 tomorrow? Yes. But that's my pick. What do you want me to say? Philly plus 7.5.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but Jimmy Butler is also questionable. He's got an ankle injury, so you might be sitting pretty there because this might be a setup game for Philadelphia to pull out a very rare W. I doubt it, but with the points, I hope you're right. I really do.
In the end, Mike Brenner, who the hell really knows? That's my pick.
know,
Philly
and it
plus
is
7.
every night. Look what happens. Okay, all right.
Philly
good.
plus 7.5. We got 2 picks. Is that it for today?
That's it for today. So what was your pick again? Let's give it out there.
Philly plus 7.5.
And mine, Cleveland plus 7.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Pete.